awakening and angling at the same time, because we're I'm headed out right now. There's my screen. I'm going out fishing. Courtney, my beautiful wife, decided that she was going to stay in bed. She said last night she was going to go. But so we're heading out. We're going to go do some walleye fishing. I'm specifically looking for walleyes. I don't really care what I catch. But I am trying to to start to set up a little pattern for these West End walleyes. And the golden triangle, which I had a lot of the old timers on Oneida Lake tell me about when I was in my teens and early 20s. I'm now 49. The golden triangle was from the point at Toad Harbor at 3 Mile to the island out to Wantry and back. It's a big 20-foot deep flat. Pretty featureless. It's just a big flat. Somewhere on that flat there's fish. They always are. And a lot of guys are like, you gotta go middle east, middle or east or both, deeper water to find these fish. But my buddy Brian Hammond has got people back in fishing skinny for these walleyes, which the old timers, Nelson Pratt, I will tell you for a fact, used to cast spinners in the weeds in the summertime for walleyes, and that crusty old fucker would catch more fish on this lake than anybody. Honestly, I mean, he was as good out here as they get. And anyone that knows him, God bless him. Nelson passed a couple years ago. But that man could fish, flat out fish. And he let you know it too, but that's all right. He earned it. But I want to fish the West End. I live here. My boat's in the water, so I'm not trailering to a launch right near where I'm going. And this lake's 25 miles long from my house to Silver Beach. So it'd be nice on a day-to-day basis. Not that I'll never fish that end of the lake. The middle I loved, and that's good water, and I don't mind running once in a while, but I don't want to have to run farther than I need to accomplish the same thing. And I know I can do it on this end, and I'm excited now to get out and start putting my own boat pattern together, my electronics, my numbers, my spots, and be able to just come out on a daily basis if I want to and go fishing, and not have to have it be a fucking production and go an hour each way, just run time, not an hour, but 30, 40 minutes is a long time to be running. This is a big lake, and I'm not in a bass boat that someone's paying me to catch fish, that I'm going 75 miles an hour everywhere I go and burning through, $200 a day in fuel. And those guys can easily do it. And God bless them, but they're looking for different stuff. I mean, that's a different world. So we're gonna go fishing. And I will keep everyone updated. I gotta find a permanent place to put this that'll work well. So we're trying to get up. This is day one of all this. This is why I work. This is why I work my ass off, time and money, to get Graham's boat back going. I'm taking it out on Oneida Lake where he loved to fish. Like, this is where fishing started for him in earnest. After the war, he came home. He was married. He got into a good job. He was so fucking smart. Retired from Carrier, which was a staple here in Syracuse. A very proud company and very proud men that worked there and supported their families. their work. You know, and I'm not a 50s homer, you know, oh, I want to go back to the old days and the woman, you know, is home with the kids and yada yada. That's not my deal. This is right where I want to be. I want to be over a little more. Hold on. I'm talking and not paying attention to where I am. So I got a little breeze out here, thankfully. Where's it coming from? Alright, we're just moving over on the flat. I want to get dead center, just off the channel. There's nobody around. It's quiet. These fish won't have been bothered yet today, even though they're 20 feet deep. It's 19 right here. And I'm going to try this side view for the first time. But anyway, you know, the Central New York area and the Syracuse area was a thriving place with manufacturing, and these men were proud. Didn't, you know, they all worked side by side because everybody was doing something they thought was important, and people take pride when they do something with their hands, you know, and I firmly believe that. We don't do that anymore. Central New York is a shell of what it used to be. It's still great, but we don't have GE, Carrier, Killian Bearing, all those great plants. Those dudes, those guys, you know, that was our grandfathers. You know, I'm 50. Those are our grandfathers. I'm not 50 yet. But we don't do that shit anymore. And we need to. Where's the wind coming from? Oh, I'm gonna drift across this. Interesting. All right, I'll go over on the other side. I got a little bit of a almost due south wind, southeast, definitely. It's gonna drift me across the channel from Frenchman's over to the point at Toad Harbor right there. It's gonna drift me this way as opposed to lengthwise, east and west. I'll be going south to north. We'll see. I'm gonna just go on the other side. But we need stuff like that back in this country, badly. And I'll tell you, everyone feeling, you know, good about themselves certainly changes the climate of the country. And I think a lot of that is just that slipping away of, you know, what do we do here in this country? Fundamentally, what do we do? Are we just servicing each other? You know, we don't make anything anymore. Everything we want, we have to buy from somebody else because we don't want to do that part anymore. But it's cheap shit. It's cheap shit. As soon as it's outsourced, it's cheap shit. You know, and we got to get back to buying stuff in America that's made in America, and that trickles that money. It absolutely does. You know, made in America goods cost more money. Great. So then that means the people making them in America will be paid more to make that product. Then God help me, these people, young and old, in some of these countries that don't have a goddamn choice. We have a choice in this country, and we got to make it. We got to make it because it defines who we are as a nation. You know, everybody's so pissed off. I think everybody's just scared. They don't know what's going to happen. You know, this stupid thing hit and everybody said, "Oh my God, it's the end of the world," and the coronavirus sky is fucking falling. Jesus Christ, give me a break. You know, yeah, it scared us too because we were listening to people tell us to be scared. You know, it turned out it wasn't that bad. Thank God, people died. That's a fucking crying shame that modern medicine couldn't save us from a virus. That's scary shit. But I think people were more amped to do that because this isn't just something that happened yesterday. You know, people don't go to work and make things. We became a great country because we were a country that made things. All right, I'm here. There's the islands right there. Here's my wind. So it's going to drift me right straight across. So this ought to be interesting. I'm in 21 feet of water. First fish of the day. First fish on Gramps' boat. I'm snap jigging a little Kitech swing impact on a 3/8 ounce VMC Moon Eye. And look at that beautiful little walleye. That was Gramps' favorite fish, and this was his favorite lake. And I fucking dropped them real nice. Beautiful fish. About 6-8 inches, about 8 inches maybe. That's awesome. There you go, Grant. All right, I'll talk to you. What's up? I got a toad on. My first cast on the hammer. I watched him right here eat it. Oh yeah. It's for you, Brian. Oh, dude, get over here. I watched him come up behind it and crush it. All I saw was that big mouth go, "Whoa!" It was right there. Oh my God, was that exciting. I saw it coming. Oh my. I love that view. Check this out. The state DOT barge are pulling stuff out of the river. No shit. It's a whole tree. That's pretty cool. Stuck right in the bottom right there. They're digging shit up. Man, that's cool. Man, they got a whole trunk right there. Oh shit. Man, that was awesome. Oh, that must have just came down around here or something. Crazy. I'm just filming shit I see on the river. I didn't even get the camera out. I saw a bald eagle. I'm talking to Courtney on the phone. I see a bald eagle come down and take a dead fish off the surface with 2 seagulls chasing him. Crazy. I never seen nothing like that. Well, I have, but it happened right in front of me. I couldn't even have reacted. Man, there's debris all over down here. Right there. Huh. All right, everybody. That concludes today's activities. 9 o'clock. I just talked to Courtney. So that concludes this week's episode of Fishy Friday. Fishy Fridays. We'll have to work on that one. I'll accept comments on what it should be called, but I'm gonna see if maybe I can do this every Friday morning for the next for the rest of the, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Courtney will be out with me some weeks. We could have special guests. Interesting. Comment below if any of that sounds remotely interesting. We could you could do topics and everything. Interesting. All right, awesome. I'm going home and have pancakes because I've had a craving for stupid pancakes all morning. Probably my grandmother's little silver dollar pancakes that she used to make. They were the best. All right, everybody, love you. Keep your tip up.